Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be unboxing this. This is Airfix's 1/72 scale Fouga CM 170 Magister. So I bought this from Toymaster for $8.99. It's on sale, as you can see by this conveniently placed sticker. And it comes in two different schemes. So it comes in the orange one, I can't remember what that's from, I'll tell you in a minute, and the camouflage one. Box art, yeah, it's alright. It's like usual. I'm not a fan of the computer generated one. Kind of felt like the oil painting ones and that sort of stuff. On the top of the box, you've got the basic information and the information on the two schemes. This is the Belgian one, and this is the aerobatic team. Of course, you've got the flying hour and like paint schemes and the skill level. Sides of the box is the usual, and the bottom of the box just has some more photos from the box art. You can tell it's an old kit though, because on the back of the box it's got the information about the Airfix Club, which they don't do that anymore. Well, they do the Airfix Club, but not this style. So let's have a look inside the box, shall we? So open the box. We have, if I can get it open, the parts in a bag. Partially off the sprues here and there, because this is old Airfix, and there's quite an old tooling though, so we've got to give it a little bit of a slack. We won't have a look at those yet. We'll have a look at the usual. Come on, Decals, get out of the box. So we'll have a look at the instructions first, like I usually do. Ignore my dog in the background. She's quite old. She breathes quite heavily. So on the front there, instructions, you've got the usual safe information of the aircraft, and this is what I've usually seen on Airfix. You've got an enlarged image of the paint, one of the paint schemes. Oh, sorry about that. So you can, another way you can tell this quite a vintage kit is because of the instructions. The way the instructions are, the thicker lines, you don't tend to get those on the more modern Airfix kits. But we'll just have a look at the steps, shall we? So for the first one, it looks like you're assembling the cockpit in like the bathtub style that you get with some aircraft, like the Hawk that I built. And so you're putting what looks to be parts of air intakes, and then you're assembling the two fuselage halves together. On this next page here, looks like you're putting the stabilizers on at the back, and the cockpit and the wings and landing gear. So you can have it, of course, you can have it in the two options. You can have it with the landing gear raised or the landing gear lowered. Also has, of course, like the extra details you put on it. You know, stuff that you see quite often. And then you've got the two paint schemes. So you've got one from Belgium and one from Irish display team. You know, it's not the most interesting schemes, but they are different, and the aircraft for sure is different, like the twin tail here. I think that's quite cool. And that is the instructions done. So now we're going to have a quick look at the decals. So as usual, they're by cartograph, so they do look really nice. There's overall just over 60 decals from what I can see. Quite a few of the Irish scheme, and then the Belgian scheme. I'm probably going to build in the Belgian scheme, just because, you know, I kind of like the camouflage stuff. But with that one, I'm going to have a look at the parts now, which really, I'm guessing, the main reason you guys are here for this, because you want to have a look at the parts. Well, because why else would you come to watch an unboxing? So open up, the parts. I'm probably just going to have to pull them out. This bag is done for. And gently pull them out so that they don't get damaged. And of course there's clear parts. So as you can see, quite a few parts have come off the sprue. Looks to be like the leading edge of the wings, or the underside of the wings, sorry, and half the fuselage. So it has got recessed panel lines. So not what you enjoy seeing, but there is some good rivet detail on this. From what I'm aware of, this kit was not originally owned by Airfix. But yeah, either that or it was, and it was designed in 1975. Which I say would qualify this one for a Vintage Classics range. But some of you guys may disagree with me. Looks to be pretty good quality though. For being like 75 years old or something. Not 75 years old. Over 50 years old. If my maths are right. It probably isn't, but or just under 50 years old actually. Parts, there doesn't seem to be too much flash on the. I mean, the instrument panels doesn't look to be too much detail, and the pilots don't seem to have any legs. But that's a bit weird. Legless pilots, although they do have a lot of detail. Very detailed pilots for not having any legs. Yeah, it looks to be a pretty good kit. Detail. Raised panel lines, the usual. It's a vintage kit. Like Cockpit, I'm not going to take it out of the bag just because I don't want to damage it. But it looks to be good from inside the packet. For a vintage kit, I think this is pretty good. Like, I'm not seeing much flash. There is, of course, a bit around the pilots, around the fuselage, but it looks good. This, I'm not complaining about this kit. I mean, I got it for a discounted price, and it all looks to be to a relatively good standard. But with that, I want to thank you very, very much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Have a great day, and goodbye.